Here we are at the hangar, Squamish Airport. We're just prepping, getting everything organized. Looks like a great day for flying in.
Getting ready to take off after a few minor glitches, like I forgot my sleeping bag, my sleeping pad, the spot, my toothbrush.
Hey, guess what? And I had an extra sleeping bag but no toothbrush, so...
Yeah.
We're only here under a park management plan. Recreation helicopter use not allowed. Well, the sun is setting. It's first day in. Got in here around noon and started setting up camp. It's taken pretty much the whole afternoon. We installed a latrine behind the camp. It was prefabricated in Vancouver and flown in for assembly on site. As time permitted, we added reinforcing against snow load, graphics, and a flag.
Good morning. The ritual half hour to 45 minutes starting wet wood in
yeah, well, try to rectify that today.
Yeah, we certainly will.
Looks like you got it humming though.
Yeah, we get it. There's a secret to it, and unfortunately it's unethical, illegal, and immoral, so we can't tell anybody about it.
Burning garbage.
No.
It's Sunday morning and we've got in our first major project, which was to figure out a good route from Moraine Camp back to the trailhead. It took a couple hours, but we're done, and now we're actually going to start doing some of the physical work. Very rough terrain in here, lots of boulders, lots of slide alder. Well, we just got back to camp. We had a very successful 3/4 day. It's 3 o'clock now. We worked out a route which basically follows a lot of what other climbers had been utilizing through that sea of slide alder and across that moraine. And on the other side is the trail, but there's a gully, and we were able to clear a really good route through there. So tomorrow we're set for, got a route flagged all the way through this side of the moraine.
I gotta use my belt because Paul Kubik was working me so hard today that my pants that stayed up won't stay up anymore.
There's the climbing route to Pelion. Sunday PM. Just doing the recce up to Ossa Camp. Basically follows the toe of the ice into this sort of moraine field where we are now. Comes to this little saddle in the moraine. From the moraine saddle, there's a bit of a crest. We're looking westward now towards the headwaters of Sigurd, and there's a little head wall catching the evening light where Ossa Camp is. Sunday PM, Ossa Camp. Well, we did it. We mapped all the way to Ossa Camp. Found a really good route right through this minefield, as Peter calls it. We avoided pretty much all of the big ugly rock. We've actually found a pretty decent way through here that doesn't involve a lot of hopscotching along these rocks. Well, we're in the thick of it now. Looks like the rain's coming down. Peter's got his VHF out. It's Monday just afternoon and weather's sort of clearing now. Linus doesn't want to come out of the tent. Oh, there you are, Liney. He says it's too wet. Today's plan, it's a bit truncated due to the weather, but we're staying close to camp. We're going to head up to the glacier snout where the route crosses up to Ossa Camp, and we're going to drill a hole into one of these bedrock outcrops. All right, you're all set up?
Okay.
Peter has marked the drill bit with a bit of shape. Peter's hammering the trail marker into solid rock. Tools of the trade: a dowel, a nail, a marker, a hammer, hatchet in this case, rock drill, 3/8 bit. Obviously we're placing it with maximum visibility. We're putting it in a place where it can't be damaged by snow, and Peter's going to drill a bit of an uphill hole so that the water doesn't get in and rot the dowel. The dowel works by pinching the nail in the hole, and then makes a very solid anchor for the trail marker. This is our last day. We've got the route marked. Peter's just putting some backbone into raking up paths, sort of guides people through the moraine here. This will be where most of the work is today, trying to groom a route through this next section. Well, we're in the thick of it here. There's actually the progress that we're making is pretty amazing. There's just the two of us, and we're actually almost a third of the way through after a couple of hours. There's the edge of the moraine. There's a marker. It's about third way through this mess. Peter demonstrates proper technique. Look at that, really putting the back into it.
There we go.
World's most awesome pry bar. Leaf spring from a truck, cut off here, aluminum tube, really lightweight. Backpackable, demonstrate moving a rock, pretty awesome. There you go, demo over. Breaking camp. Getting ready for the sling load. This is Sigurd Headwaters looking up towards the Jimmy area. We're walking out through the section we cleared yesterday. Peter's walking pretty easily through it. The chopper's coming in the afternoon. It'll pick up the sling back to the airport, and we've got a ride also picking us up at the trailhead. Sigurd Creek, 2 years after. Peter's revisiting his handiwork.
I'm afraid of heights.
Linus doesn't trust it, he swam. When you thought it was the end of the movie, Andrew pops up.